No, we don't.
Talk.
Okay, intro.
It was not formal. Hello, welcome back to the second episode of Times.
Old Roman.
Yeah.
No, we need to do the intro together. 1, 2, 3.
Times Old Roman.
Well, I thought we had more tune to it than.
Well, I can do let's do a little harmony, I guess.
Yeah.
Be basso.
Bass.
Like the
Bass.
lowest. I'll do middle. Times old.
You're singing my same note, dude.
Times old.
Times old.
Lucy, up.
I forget what note I'm starting.
Times old.
It's too high.
I can do that thing. Can you do the low note?
William, come. Ashley, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, which tone are you doing?
Put somewhere in the middle.
Times old. Okay.
Wait, what's the lowest somebody can do?
Who's the lowest?
Probably William.
William's doing the
I can't
lowest.
Wait,
low
but
for
we
shit.
have to go based on
You
his
have to
note.
start first.
Old.
New road.
Time. So just do times first. Time. Okay, time. Keep going.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, just whatever tone we are at.
We're still
3,
trying.
2, 1. Times old Okay.
It's a little dissonant, but I feel like it really
It
works.
kind of-
It's
it
a little
kind of-
demented.
Yes.
Well, we took 2 minutes doing that. So
An intro for 2 minutes. That sounds
2-minute intro. So yeah, this is the second episode. We still don't have a title because this is the first time we haven't started talking and then started recording.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever started recording.
And
Well, we were
then-
talking separately.
Start talking.
Yeah, but we were talking separately as groups. It's April 11th today. What's happening today? There's a semi-career fair kind of thing. So, because I feel like earlier earlier you two were talking about jobs.
No.
Jobs.
Yeah, and then
Steve.
Who's Steve?
Steve
Jobs.
We're on first name basis with Steve.
I am.
I feel like we should be.
Should I?
Normalize it. Absolutely.
It's not Mr. Jobs. It's Steve. Oh my god, like the Minecraft movie. Are you guys gonna watch it?
I haven't, but I heard
It was
it's a
only in
blast.
theaters for one day, I thought.
What?
I saw only in theaters April 4th or something.
Really?
I
don't
have
know
a friend
that
that's
that's
gonna
true.
watch it today.
That might just be somewhere else.
Maybe.
The
That would make
Minecraft
sense
movie.
because it's been a mess. Have you guys not heard anything about
Have you
it?
seen the
I heard the
Facebook
standing
video?
ovation and
anything
people
about
throwing
it.
bacon.
Everyone, yeah,
The chicken.
yeah. So that's happening everywhere, only that without the real chicken. So like people, like grown-ass college adults are going to watch the Minecraft movie, and they just scream the whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frat boys specifically seem to be really drawn to it.
But I think the
Oh,
like,
this is
im-
Ashton.
Yeah, Ashton is our special guest today, by the way. But no. What I've heard is that it's been like such a hit. Like
Yeah.
already the box office is doing so well compared
Oh.
to everything last year,
Oh.
and that this thing is obviously like crazy for other people who weren't planning to experience that and while watching the movie, but it's an actual really good way to like gain more audience, like to try to watch it, try to go watch it.
But it can't be a good movie, can
Because
it?
no. Well, I heard it's not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that it's terrible.
But what is it about? Like do
Minecraft.
They make like a whole movie.
Whoa.
Why?
There's
like,
a Minecraft
screen recording
real player
Minecraft?
right there.
Well, I also play Minecraft.
It beats
Okay,
I
sorry.
also played Minecraft.
It beats Sonic the Hedgehog's.
I think Sonic was bad. I watched it by accident.
Okay, the real question is, did it beat the Minions?
But
Do we
Minion
wanna go
is
based off
different.
of IMDb?
But Minion, yeah, the thing is, Minion is different. Minion is the original
Yes.
story, and then it
What
should
about
be
Lego?
compared. It should be compared to Super Mario
Yeah.
and Sonic, where they are like based off games, video game IP remake. That's what it should be like leveled against. What were you saying?
Well, yeah, Lego
Legos.
movie. You were
Legos.
saying.
Oh
But
yeah.
the Lego movie didn't have that much hype behind it. The Lego movie is great. I haven't watched the second one. I haven't watched the second one.
The one with the rainbow kitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Lego movie and Lego Batman are both incredible.
I didn't watch it.
We
Both
should
of
get it in the studio. The game. Lego Batman.
I haven't played the game.
It's really good.
Should we play Overcooked
It's
today?
like Grand Theft Auto, but for
You guys are playing Overcooked? I want to play
We were
Overcooked.
playing. Wait, were you not here?
No, I've never played Overcooked
Oh,
with you
well,
guys.
who was here? You were here.
Susan was
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We were all sleeping.
Oh yeah, Susan and Julie was sleeping, and then Lucy and I was very intensely playing Overcooked on the screen, but on one keyboard, and so
Yeah.
like my fingers was
very
twitching,
You guys,
giving myself tendinitis.
low
Oh
battery.
shit, low battery.
Yeah.
I have charger.
The Minecraft movie got 47% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oops.
It got an 88% audience review though.
74% in Rotten.
47.
Oh, okay. I
And
was like,
then
that's good.
Minions got 55%.
What about the Mario movie?
I
Um,
don't know what Rotten Tomato means.
It's like a ranking website.
Is it
Yeah.
good or bad?
I think
Like
that
a
if the
higher-
tomatoes are fresh, it's good.
Really?
I
thought
think-
it's supposed to be the rotten tomato.
So if the Rotten Tomato percentage is high, it means it's bad.
If the
Box
rotten
powers.
percentage,
No.
I don't know.
I can't be talking with much authority if I'm honest.
Yeah, I never. What do people say? Rotten Tomato.
Okay, I think I figured it out. I think that for sure we can go based off of the popcorn meter.
Yeah.
And that's the audience's score, not the critics' score. Because critics, it's not for them, right?
Okay, wait. I think that if the tomatoes are rotten, it's good
It's
because
beneath
they
50%.
didn't throw them.
No.
Isn't the
It's a
opposite?
I think this is like
But like if you throw the tomato, it's gonna get rotten anyway.
But
Let's look
you,
at Interstellar. I'm sure they loved that.
I feel like we're judging it. We're understanding.
Okay.
We're trying to legitimize this rating too literally.
All right. So Interstellar, critics love to rant about it. Film boys can't shut up about it. 73%. So it
What
must
type
be
of
good.
tomato?
Well, I think that when you go above 50, it stops
becomes
looking like a
fresh.
splat.
Oh,
So it's just saying that's its score, just like a test.
so it's a
or
fresh
something.
tomato.
Okay.
So it's a fresh tomato. But the site Rotten Tomatoes, you'd still say 73%. This is ridiculous.
We could call this episode the tomato meter.
Ooh, the tomato meter.
Versus
Oh yeah, and we have my shirt on here today.
Here, let me take a
Like
picture
a
of it.
photographic cover.
This is our cover.
Yeah.
No. And then this basically what we're gonna talk about today is based on the tomato meter and rate different things.
I was about to say that should be great.
Yeah. Okay, so we start with movie. None of us has watched a Minecraft movie yet, but based on what it is online, it's 47. So it's bad.
So it's
It's not great.
no,
It's just.
yeah.
But then the
a little
popcorn
below.
score
But the
is
popcorn,
88.
it scores the same. It scores higher than Interstellar does on the popcorn.
I think it's
also
because,
because it's a pretty new movie. So
Yeah.
not a lot.
Yeah, we're
The
comparing
haters haven't
5,000 reviews to 100,000. Actually.
but the box office is doing great.
Here's the thing. I think people judge kids' movies too much. Because
Like-
look up the Mario movie. Everybody hated the Mario movie, but it was such an okay movie.
Yeah,
See,
the
popcorn meter is 95.
Yeah, I think when I saw the trailer of Minecraft, the Minecraft movie, when I was watching other stuff last year, it looked really fun. Honestly, it's something that I think I would enjoy going to watch. For example, on this Friday, after a long day of just like tiring and like stress and stuff, I would enjoy going to watch a Minecraft. I think I don't want to watch something where it's interstellar and like using a lot of my brain and like exhausting a lot of my emotion and trying to understand things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a bad movie. I love a good bad movie.
Sharks in Venice. Incredible.
You
Couldn't
told me
rec-
about it.
Yeah. Couldn't
Told me
recommend
about it,
enough.
haven't watched it.
There's sharks in the Venice Canal, and they're massive and they're huge and they eat.
My God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in terms of movie, like kids movie, they're definitely getting
God.
judged on more.
You can't be an adult judging whether or not the Minecraft movie is good. Like, I mean, come on, you know. And everyone's just, and for the Mario movie, everybody was getting upset because like people thought that they were gonna get into the lore more. Like, bro, it's a kids movie. Who cares if they're gonna talk about Rosalia? I mean, not Rosalia. What's her name? I don't know.
Which one?
Prince Peach.
No, the other one. Whatever.
Oh,
the one
yeah.
with the stars. No, Rosalia is the Spanish singer, dude. No, Rosalia. That's not her. It's like Rosana. What's her name?
Rosane?
It's the same one.
Rosalina,
Rosalina.
the girl with the blonde hair.
Yeah,
the icy blonde
yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Rosalina.
Rosalina.
Rosalia.
La Rosalia. So yeah. So we're gonna rate
Whoa.
things with the Tomatometer.
Spy Kids is like the opposite.
Spy Kids is so good.
Popcorn bad, 47%. Tomatometer 92.
Because I think popcorn is like how much fun it gives you. Maybe that's what it is.
Spy Kids was
so
great.
This is Spy Kids 1. This isn't the 3D one. This is the best.
I didn't watch. I don't know what Spy
That's what I
Kids
was
is.
gonna
That's
say.
why.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
watched
Grace
it.
doesn't know anything.
Oops.
Well, it makes sense though.
Julie and Lucy also said no. Like they did. Wow, Sujin
Maybe
just
we're
appeared with
just-
full
Sujin,
makeup.
you look beautiful.
Sujin, that's ridiculous. Come on, you can't be doing this to us.
How are we gonna get a job when you look like that?
If I'm in your group, I'm just gonna leave. and
You're
you
not
can
gonna
have
wear
a
your
job.
Princess Bubblegum.
I'm really warm.
You're missing out.
On wearing a sweater?
Like there might be an employer who's obsessed
It's
with.
okay. I'll wear it when I go out then.
Is this bag a Slither.io like merch?
I love Slither.io.
Oh, it's from the Balloon Museum. Oh,
There's
that's
a balloon
cool.
museum?
In the Palace of Fine Arts, it's a new exhibition.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, that
yes.
one.
I didn't
The
know that was the name.
experience.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I want to
But-
go. Have you guys gone?
No, not yet.
You want to
we?
go?
Should this be a field trip? A Times Old Roman podcast field trip?
Yeah.
Ashley?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah? This
Let's
is
go.
episode 2 field trip.
And then we can give the tomato meter for it.
Oh yeah, the tomato meter for it. But what the tomato meter for thesis?
Yeah,
Like our own project
Today.
or today?
Your project and today's class.
I'm gonna give today's class 120 because I got to sleep an extra 2 hours. Because I told Julie, I was like, I want to sleep for a few more hours. I can't find my keys. Can you tell them I'm gonna come later and put me later?
Wait, you still haven't found, like, you hadn't found your keys before you came to class?
Yeah, I was going back home at like 4 a.m. last night. I was like, shit, Julie, are you awake?
So you lost it yesterday?
Yeah.
She lost
Have
it-
you asked
technically
public
she lost it the
safety?
day before.
I was asking.
Oh my god, Grace!
And I was really lucky yesterday because like the one time that I needed to be back home, Julie happened to open the door at the same time. So I was about to go dig in my bag and be like, oh, it's at the bottom of my bag, but it wasn't, and I don't know where it is now. Anyways, so the tomato meter of today's class. Wow, the Minecraft movie trailer. Ashley is looking at it. But it looks fun. It looks like I would want to be watching it. Because it has the cube thing. It turns like the chicken.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, chicken jockey. No. But my tomato meter for today's class is 120 because I experimented on the spot and they responded really well. I got a lot of good feedback. I got to sleep extra 2 hours. So, how about you guys?
My tomato meter for today is pretty high because I did not do anything this week. And I was the first one to present too. So that was awesome. And I was like, guys, I don't have anything to show you. So I just told them everything I was thinking about doing for today. And they were like, okay, let's just see it next week.
Amazing.
Are you gonna do it next week?
I'll have something for them next week. Yeah. Pretty good class. Oh, and number. Can't get past 84. 84 tomato meter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just the fact that I'm tired and I had to wake up for this.
Unlike me, I got to stay in bed.
Lucy.
Mine would be 51.
51. That's ooh.
I woke up and I felt like I was hit by a bus. Like every day when I have an 8 a.m. class.
Angie's class.
Yes. And I dragged myself out of bed and I came here and I presented what I have. And they just like responded as always. And they gave the feedback as always.
Do you still have boxes?
No, it's gone now. Totally gone.
What time did you leave last night?
Like a little bit past 12?
Where were you on? Were you sick on Monday?
No, I was in class on Monday.
Were you sick yesterday?
No.
Where were?
Why are you asking?
Oh yeah, that was yesterday. We went looking for you in Bob's class yesterday, and you weren't there.
I don't have Bob's class.
Oh, I just made that up then.
I was thinking that for a little bit too. I was like, have we ever seen
I
Lucy?
was trying to figure out what the hell y'all were doing. Because you were like, we're just being nosy. And then you just like hovered.
Yeah,
But like,
looking.
you just stayed still.
Yeah.
Because we were looking at
just
whatever is.
sad.
Because I was expecting you guys to be working on projects, but it didn't look like anyone was working on anything.
Yeah.
No, we just go talk to him.
Is that what happens every class? Because every time we went over to their UDAS class with Bob, what is it called? Art text?
Art text.
Yeah, art text. Wow, I even remember the name. Every time they're like, it's such a chill class. We're not doing anything. I was like, how is this possible?
We're actually doing like
I mean, isn't
lots
that-
of things. It's just like none of the stress, none of the extra. It's just straight to the point. You know what to expect.
That's what Bob is.
Isn't
Super
that kind of
easy.
like our editorial class?
Yeah. And you just have fun.
I wouldn't say we had. Do we have fun in the editorial class?
Guys, Bob is gonna listen to this and not care at all.
I mean, you gotta remember, we named the iguana after him.
Awful dish. Yes.
Yeah,
No, but I was just
so-
saying that. But the editorial class, it was a lot of just sitting
No,
and
I'm-
getting work done. I felt like their class
Yeah.
looked a little bit more
It was-
open space
loving
and
it.
like dialogue
Yeah,
too.
we're supposed to be doing extended text
If it-
right now for our assignment, like a book, long amount of text. But I'm doing that for thesis, and so I'm kind of burnt out on that. He just said, well, it's opposite day, do images. So I'm doing long form
fun.
images that have like small amounts of text, but it's just opposite day for me.
Okay.
That sounds really fun.
That's totally different from our editorial.
Yeah, I think editorial was kind
It feels
of.
more like this then, right? Like the thesis and
It's like
the
100% tomato meter. The thesis is like 61% tomato meter.
Wait.
What about that?
Guys, wait. We need to wait for the card to. This is the nave. Okay, you can continue.
Tomato.
Thesis 61% tomato meter.
Today
Art
or
text.
in general? In general?
Today I would give it a 83% tomato meter.
Okay.
It was better than average. I just don't want to be here.
But you had to stay.
I had to be here. Yeah. Yeah. Good progress though.
Your face, dude. Oh my god.
My eyes.
It's okay.
It's gonna be cropped.
Yeah,
You can keep that on your phone.
I will. Actually.
Wait, can
So,
we
but
talk
in
about
general,
this
your
class?
tomato meter is 61
For thesis?
class, or your project. Is that what you're rating your project as?
There was a lot of growth today. I changed thesis statements, or I don't know what the new statement is. I just changed. Sarah informed me that I changed theses. Theses.
Okay.
So it's changed.
Change.
What is it?
Don't
I
know
don't know
yet.
yet.
Not sure where it's gonna get to.
Yeah. But it's good. They both seem excited and not nervous, which they should be nervous because I don't have a book yet.
That's
What-
the thing. They don't seem nervous about.
Leslie said I
about
might
mine
should
either.
think about making a schedule.
Oh, have I told you that I had a dream about your thesis?
Mine?
Last night.
Really?
Wait,
No, the
but
night
The
before.
night before.
I dreamt that I
losing
walked in
perception
the
time.
studio and all of that superficial thing has been taken down and the walls have been cleaned. And then it was just your face and that wall was giant. I was like so scared.
And then I was like, oh, I don't really know what Andrea is at right now. And then Grace was like, oh, I was in the same group last time. And then she told us what you were doing, and it was like pretty much the same as Lucy.
Same.
Oh, the same as Lucy. What are you doing?
Like same as Lucy's dream.
Same as my dream.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Hell yeah. Dreams are so fun.
But I don't dream. I dream, but I don't remember anything. Like I haven't been able to remember any dream for a long time.
I feel like I always remember at least one image from my dreams. Like I know that yesterday, for example, last night I dreamt that I was like hiding in a mansion, and I went down to like the. Why are you excited?
That makes me want to.
You make me scared that you're about to talk about my dream.
No,
Oh.
I don't think. I mean, I don't know.
What if?
I was like running around in a mansion looking for someone. So I went down to the kitchen was like downstairs, so it was like a garage type of kitchen. And I was walking down the aisle, and suddenly I turn around and there's no one there. And I turn around again, and then there's no one there. And I turn around
jump
again.
scare.
Yeah, it was like really scary. But then I turn around again, and it's Matthew. And it's Matthew, and he's like holding his hands behind his back, and he's like, "Guess what?" And I say, "What?" And
I
then
did your project.
No, he gave me a little gift.
Oh.
That was like, it was like my birthday gift. I don't know why, but it was my birthday gift, and I knew that. He didn't say it, but it was for my birthday, and it was like this little suction cup.
Suction.
Like, you know.
What the heck?
And it was like a giant, really shallow suction.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was like made for like for button making. There's
There's food
pizza.
outside.
Oh, for the.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that was the dream.
Wow.
He gave me the gift, and I was like, "Thank you so much," because I didn't care. I was just happy that
He gave you
me
something.
a gift.
That's true.
I wonder what that means.
No idea.
Yeah, I dreamed I was, the race like beta breakers that they do in
Yeah.
San Francisco, like everybody dresses up and you run 5K or whatever. Kind of like that vibe in the chaos, and you pay to sign up as like a fundraiser, except for alpacas were involved. Each group had an alpaca. Each
Joining
two
them?
people. Yeah, Mateo and I had an alpaca. Everybody else had an alpaca. And then
Did you have to hold?
You know how Minecraft translated to the Minecraft movie in that kind of semi-real way?
Yeah.
Okay, the course was like Mario Kart.
And the alpaca was also in
The
that
alpaca was
rendered.
involved, but obviously two people can't ride an alpaca, so he rode the alpaca halfway through. And
You were
came
leading
back.
him.
And no, I was just, I timed out, I guess. I don't know where I was. And then he shows up and he's like, "Okay, I did my half. You have to like run through my half and then go do your half."
With
And
the
I was like,
alpaca.
"Oh, did you do the scary part of the course yet?" And he was like, "What are you talking about? What scary part?" And I was like, "Shit, that means I have to do the other part of the course." And then I was like all stressed out. And then I just woke up because I was so
I feel like you
stressed.
guys are overstressed. Maybe that's why you're having these dreams. But I don't know why alpaca and Matthew will show up in these dreams.
I just
so
really like
weird.
Matthew. He brings such a good sense of comfort to anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Julie,
So I was really scared in that
had
mansion, but then when I saw him, I was like, "Oh, it's okay." It's okay.
it was meant to be a jump scare, but because the jump scare was with Matthew, it wasn't a jump scare anymore. Wow, that's amazing.
I think so.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna ask, what's your tomato meter for today's class?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I feel kind of stuck on thesis, and they just gave the similar feedback of what they've been doing. Like, Leslie was like, "Yeah, I don't have. I'm not worried about you. I feel like you can get it." But yeah, but I'm like stuck.
Carolyn! Wow, we just have more special guests in our episode. But
Well, no, I don't know.
you can keep hearing her tomato meter about her
Yeah.
thesis
So
feedback today.
I would say 49.
49, that's a low score.
I don't know. Not because of
Your project?
the class today. It was just like how I'm
Feeling.
feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
floating in the universe right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Did we like individual crits? Was that a win?
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty
I
good.
loved it.
I liked it too.
Felt pretty much exactly the same, except for you get more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I like it too.
I think it was, well, I think mine was nice because I got to ask them to just like stand out there because I was just doing it out there anyways, experimenting it. I just asked them to look at what I was experimenting with, and so it was like, yeah, and they were responding more than me presenting. Well, I did present half of it too, but I think, yeah. I don't know. I
you
feel
did a really good job this week. I would.
this week,
Yeah.
as in
No,
the
like
past 48 hours.
Yeah.
Me too.
Or like 24. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't.
Literally, because Lucy, when you saw me sleeping in this corner, like homeless, you know what Lucy described me? Like, she was like, I saw you sleeping on the sofa yesterday. Like, it was after our paper making class.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to nap.
Yeah.
I was waiting for my friends for the project, the non-alien box project. I was waiting for them to be done with class and work to come and meet. And that's why I was waiting for them. I had to wait until like 7. And so in between 6 to 7, I decided to nap. Lucy came in between and she said, you look like a homeless when you're sleeping on that couch.
Oh my god.
I didn't recognize you. Took me a second.
Yeah, but anyways, I woke up at 7:30. They were already eating next to me, my like friends, Xingling and Keke. And I woke up, was like, what time is it?
I thought you end class at 6.
Yeah, I ended class at 6. I napped for an hour and a half. Yeah. But basically, I didn't start working on thesis until like post 10 p.m.
The thing is that
Post
class, yesterday's class was so boring.
I think it was boring and fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Because we weren't having to do anything actually by ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we were experimenting with pigmentation yesterday in our paper making. But it was, and I said I didn't have class with Sydney, like the lady who joined us in the middle, like for 2D class. But turns out I did. It was her. I remember why I didn't enjoy, or like I just didn't really like remember anything from the 2D class. It was because Sydney, like the professor, I felt like she had ADHD. I felt like she had a difficulty of like organizing groups, to assign groups to students and like do group
You've
quiz.
told me about her.
Yeah, and that's why it was like stressing the class out. I think what happened a little bit yesterday with Julia was also like
The same
with
thing.
the form thing. Everything else was fine, but the form thing, like filling out the form, that was just confusion again. Yeah. Anyways,
was stressing me out,
divergent
too.
paper making class. Tomatometer. Let's go back to tomato.
What is the tomato meter for paper making class yesterday?
I would say it's a mid 50.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Honestly.
like crazy bad about it, but then there wasn't anything that was amusing.
The thing is that the class, like the whole course, is so good because we don't have any homework. It's just 6 hours to play with
really
water.
fun.
It's so good. And then yesterday we just got to play with pigment, and I got to make like neon pink, and then I got to make like neon guava. Because I was just mixing colors, and it was so like seeing the just the beautiful pigments is so fun, but then the lights were off like the whole class, or I was just insane. I felt like
Because
the
other
lights
than the
were off.
presentation time, the lights were on. Because when you said that, I checked again when we came back from lunch break. The lights were on.
Well, I was just really tired because I
Pigmentation for the papers.
Pulp.
Yeah.
For like adding ink basically into pulp. I have photo. Because like usually we're just working with cotton or abaca, which is like it's just white or brown. And then so this would like the paper on top. This is like the white cotton pulp, and the brown is the abaca pulp that we get usually. And yesterday we were testing it out by like adding ink to it, like adding ink to the pulp. So I think it's like the whole experimentation. This was what it was. Andrea was talking about the blooming. Boom. Yeah, and they had neon colors, so
We
it was
had
like
neon
even
colors.
cranger. I think the experimentation just all together, like looking at pulp and looking at how like sheets are formed, the physicality of things I think makes the class really, really enticing. And seeing everyone's work is very interesting. I think every time I see Zoe's stuff,
Yeah.
like when she plays that out in the end of class going to talk to Julia, I always like, wow, there's so much possibility to paper making. But just
It's a really fun class.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't give yesterday's class a 50.
I
I'd give
think
it like
it
a
was-
60 just because I was really tired.
well, the thing is, I was in a group by myself.
Yeah, that
so
really did.
it was like I was just dropping ink into pulp by myself.
Do we have to be checked in before this thing starts? Because it kind of sounds like that's
Maybe.
the deal.
Oh, the networking group.
Like we're supposed to be checked in.
Should we
right now
pause?
to go
Okay.
sit in
Well, I
those
mean, it's
awkward
been
parts.
30 minutes. We could finish.
Yeah.
Today's episode feel like everywhere.
That's what we are.
It's okay. It's called the tomato
We
meter.
didn't talk about death. That's a win.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
honestly.
didn't cry. Nobody
I
cried.
almost wanted to talk about it because you were talking about dream, and I was remembering you talking about. Sorry, it's
yeah.
going a little bit. You said your grandma entered your dream. When you said that yesterday in class, I was like, I really want to be able to dream because I want to see her.
That's
Sorry.
Okay, on that note, we are wrapping up because we have to go check in right now. Grace, you're running over your shirt.
Oops.
You're running over your
Wait,
shirt.
we have to do an outro. Dude,
Outro.
we just said that this episode was a success because no one cried.
And know that.
Immediately, Grace starts crying. That's wild. I'm so sorry.
Sweet Grace.
I
Well-
don't know if I did this, but-
We're not supposed to do that. We have to check in like 1 minute.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wait,
Outro.
What is it?
Outro. What's your name?
Ashton.
Grace.
Andrea.
Lucy.
Julie.
And this
Time's
is Time's Over With.
Episode 2, Tomato Meter. Bye.